Well, good evening. It's Thursday the 31st of August 2023, and at last we're starting to see some colour on the dahlia fields after a long wait. As I've been saying before in a couple of videos and Facebook posts, July was such a cold and wet month that the dahlias got right behind. We planted late, which didn't help, but so cold and wet in July, they really struggle to get going, and it's only really in the last fortnight that we've seen a big difference in the growth rate, as buds appearing everywhere now, bits of colour popping up all over the field. So it won't be long before we've got a really good, although late, display, hopefully anyway. So as you can see, there's a lot of bud and little dots of colour all over the place now. The poms have really come away over the last week, and in the distance there, there's Asquith Mini showing quite a bit of colour. Yeah, so these are some of the medium decks, which are looking as good as I've ever seen them, although being a bit late. And that's Asquith Mini there. Certainly one of the earliest to flower this year, so I'll have to make a note of that and maybe give it a slightly later stop next year. These are a few nets we planted purely for cut flower, using some of the very last of the mini plants that we had. So bearing in mind the size mini plants are, these didn't actually go in until the 29th of June. So in one way not surprising they're late, but they're going to be in flower from next week. And then we're into the medium cactus. Noticeably shorter than they were last year. These are all the small and miniature decking cactus. Jasudi Mercury there is going to be astounding in a couple of weeks, the amount of bud on there. Really good garden variety, and I know a lot of people like it for cutting. And this is our top seller from last year, Hamari Rose. Now I mentioned most of them are a lot shorter. Actually, Hamari Rose is about 20 centimetres taller than it was last year. And then to the left there we've got some of our chrysanthemum stock, early flower and bloom and spray, just coming on there as well. Now we've got the trial varieties, which again they're starting to colour up a little bit now. The variety just there with the red buds on, that's going to be new for next year. That's Rossendale Donald, which is winner of the exhibition trials at Golden Acre Park last year. Variety we've brought back into the catalogue. We had a major stock shortage a couple of years ago, so we've been building it back up again. That's Clearview Audrey. And then we've got on trial Highbrow from Tom Cleghorn, and then the Water Lily Sandia Gold. And then behind here we've got all the giants the decks and cactus. And again, there's colour starting to show on these now, so another 10 days or so, which will be about when we'll be cutting for harrogate. 12 days. I've lost track of this year, to be honest. There'll be one or two blooms we can take, but it'll be mainly smalls and mediums, I think.